Hello and welcome to this bit of a different video. It's not really related to theme parks, but instead I want to be reviewing two of the LEGO Winter Village sets that I have. First of all, as you can see, we have the 2015 one, Santa's Visit, and also, if I just bring just the main building into view, we have the Gingerbread house, which you may have seen in the theme park last year. So yeah, today we're going to be reviewing both of these sets. I think they're amazing. And I think of around £70 to £80 each year, 1,500 piece sets. They work really nicely, and the more of them you get, you create like a larger village. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I think we're going to start with Santa's Visit. So let's get straight into reviewing Santa's Visit. I think this is an amazing set. I love all the stuff that you build, like the tree over here, this little entrance with the mailbox, which I think is absolutely amazing, and also the tree, which includes this set's light brick. But yeah, I think that's such a cool little idea to get like lights in one of these sets. Those presents, we've got the trumpet, the rocket ship, some wrapped ones, but I love this one the most because it looks like a couple of modular buildings on a base plate and a car. So yeah, let's move on to the building itself. So I'm actually going to start with the inside of the building first. I think that there aren't many features to talk about on the outside of it. But yes, first of all, what you may see is this lovely table. I think this is really cool. I also love how there's the little kind of mugs, and I especially love the chair design, how it can fit any minifigure. I also like how incorporated into the building of the roof section, there is this kind of light that hangs over there. Another thing over here is this roof here folds out, allowing for access to the bedroom up here. I think it's cool. You can see a bit of a space theme here with the poster and this cool kind of planet thing that's connected to the roof there. Moving on, there's the kitchen down here. So I'm just gonna have a look at that now. So moving on to the kitchen, it's a bit hard to see from here. Maybe if I just move this minifigure out of the way. Yeah, there's quite a simple design going on here. As you can see, there's some cool elements. I particularly like how these, like the bread pieces are being used to make actual bread on the counter. I also think that the blender model is cool on the counter there as well. But I think, yeah, overall just a pretty good looking kitchen with some really nice little interior details. Moving on, we have kind of the living room area, which I think is done really well. We have the 3 stockings, the little kind of mug, and some cakes on the table, and also the armchair. Yeah, behind that is like a little stack of logs. Moving up the wall ever so slightly, there is this cool kind of like family portrait and a clock as well. I think it's quite a nice little touch there. And finally on this set, I think what's quite cool is how you can drop Santa, or the Santa model, through the chimney, and it will come out of the fireplace. I think that's such a cool little touch. So yeah, now I want to kind of go through some of the exterior details, but first I'll show you that to drop Santa through the chimney, you drop him through here. What I also think is cool is how you can remove this top section, so if you get stuck it's a lot easier to access him. But yeah, I really like these wreath decorations on the house with these cool little elements. I absolutely love that, and I also think the bells here are really cool. I also really like the design of the tree here, with the little bird box on it. And also moving on, there's the little patterns underneath the windowsills, which I think is super cool as well. And the final little detail is this half finished snow, which I think is just such a perfect detail for a build like this. But yeah, that's my review of Santa's Visit. So I think next we'll move on to the Gingerbread house. So here's the Gingerbread house. So let's dive straight into all the details of this one. So starting off with like the mini builds on the outside, we have this really cool snowblower, or whatever it's called. I think it's a really cool little build, and I also love the little touch of the snow coming out of the pipe here. You also have the pram for the baby gingerbread person. And finally, there's the usual Christmas tree with loads and loads of presents and stuff. In terms of presents, there's the little rocking horse, which I think is quite cool. And there's also a couple of trains, this smaller one, unless that's supposed to be a lorry of some sort. And this one here, which I think is really cool. And there's also a few little wrapped ones as well. In terms of the light brick for this one, it actually comes in the fireplace of the house itself. And you simply push down on the smoke to light it up. which I think is a very, very cool touch. Let's move on to the home itself. So I'll start from the exterior first. Going from left to right, we have this cool little candy lane on some candy canes, I think is really cool. I also love the design here of the lights on the outside, and I also like the cool Christmas wreath at the top. There's of course the home sweet home, the fireplace which is indoor and outdoor, some logs, and there's table and chairs. What I really like is the use of all these little elements as if there's like loads of snow piling up. And of course the figures can sit at this table here like you would expect them to. First of all, I really love this cool little window design. I think it's such a cool idea to use these kind of bricks with what there's inside there to create this kind of melted sweet-like illusion. And I also really like the colour scheme. It looks like gingerbread, like it's supposed to be a gingerbread house. On the sides of the roof here, what I think is cool is how there's always like little dot strips and stuff. Yeah, let's move into the interior and see what's going on inside this build. So straight away there's this really cool little kitchen. As you can see, there's like a pan on the side here and also just a normal cup. I love the use of biscuits for the handles, and there's of course also the oven there. I love this cool little part here, is the like extraction fan type thing. Also there's like a couple of small little coat hangers on the side there, and like a little shelf, again with like the normal candy cane colours there. So yeah, let's move on to the next section, which has more fireplace action. You can just about see it move. If I move this light away, you can see it a bit better. But yeah, so continuing on with the ground floor, there's this really nice armchair. Bit of a recurring theme, of course, the little people can sit in this armchair. And also a couple of stockings. I also like how the armchair can be moved around, if the studs don't break off, that is. But yeah, continuing up on the actual mantelpiece, there's a couple of flowers and a cool printed tile of the Gingerbread family, which you can just about see there. But yeah, then of course off to the left there's the final bit, which is just a little counter, some more cool sweet looking drawer handles, a cup and a plate with a biscuit on it. So yeah, moving up onto the next floor. And I also like how there's this cool little kind of log here, and also one just on the other side there. I think that's a cool little detail as well. But yeah, on the top floor there is a like bathroom. I think there's a cool little chocolate bath, which you can just about see there, as well as a toilet. Moving on to the final part of the build, which is the bedroom. There is a little cot there for the baby's gingerbread person to sleep, just like that, and also a big bed made out of chocolate. And I really like the use of the like bee nest element here as a lamp to kind of continue that whole sweet stuff being used in the set vibe. But yeah, that is pretty much the gingerbread house. And also there is a second entrance over on the right here, again with some of these candy cane sweet-like elements. But yeah, again, a really nice little set there. Really like how it looks. And if you'd seen the theme park updates last year, you would have known I made like a whole like mini area for Christmas based around this set. And the plan is, clear with Christmas, well, I'm going to have to keep that a secret. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos about theme parks, Lego, all sorts. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.